We're here at Sigma Europe 2021. I'm joined by Steve Ford from Trust Payments. Thank you for being with us here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being at Sigma because you guys have a large and impressive stand here at this event. Let me just ask you, first of all, Trust Payments. What do you do?
Okay, so it's all in the name, right? Trust Payments. We are a global pay-in, pay-out solution for gaming, crypto, Forex, and all retail as well, but those are our main industries: gaming, crypto, and Forex. Pay in, pay out.
I like the way you said, well, it's in the title. It kind of make it a little bit obvious. Let's go into a little bit more depth with that because a lot of people are in that space.
Yeah.
So first up, what are your products in that space? You mentioned crypto, you mentioned gaming. Give me a little bit of an in-depth on those.
Sure. So we were acquiring.com. You probably know of acquiring.com. Recently purchased and decided to move into various other industries outside of acquiring, so we changed to trust. So there's a lot of APMs, so we're getting into the local Latin market, the African market, being able to pay in and pay out for the gamers.
Well, you just mentioned the Latin market and the African market. I mean, these are markets that we're hearing a lot about at the moment. Is that where all the action is happening?
I think Europe is still a huge base for gaming, obviously, and going into the United States as well. But I think those are the emerging markets, right? So those are the future. That's where it's going, and those are going to keep growing.
That's what we need to keep our eye on, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Well, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of people that do what you do. You're called Trust Payments. I'm assuming that you're a great company, but what makes you different from your competitors?
So I think our defining difference is the fact that we're a kind of mid-tier acquirer, right, and payment organization. So we're not quite at the huge acquirers, and we're not quite at the small ones. We've got this real good niche, and it enables us to be there straight with the clients. We've got account managers based around Europe for the UK, France, Spain, Ireland now, Cyprus in January. So we're really becoming a global organization.
So if that's your market, if that mid-market is what you're looking for, you are the guys that are really dominating that space.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're becoming much more well-known in the gaming industry now in the last 3-4 years. And I think the future is crypto, gaming, and Forex for sure. For us.
So you said the last 3 or 4 years, because of course the space and online gaming has changed so much in the last 2 years. What have you seen happen? A lot of people have even here over the last couple of days have been talking about the fact that the pandemic may have been problematic for the whole world, but for the gaming space, it's been positive. How has that affected you? How has that affected your business plan and what you were looking to do?
Absolutely. I think it's tripled our targets, right? Because we are definitely looking, this year has been phenomenal for us. When I started 2 years ago with Trust Payments, we've now quadrupled in size of volume and revenue. So that shows just how much this 2 years has been. I think it was on track anyway, but I think the pandemic has kind of made people think more about the online space because, maybe it was, it was looked at, but, still retail was a big part of the business. Now online, it's fully online now and everyone wants to be there.
Well, you talked about this growth, and when one of your colleagues I met earlier on said that the Trust Payments had grown from 100 people to 400 people over the pandemic. This is a massive success story, and I'm really thrilled for you. So this is where you are now. Has this changed your goals and your vision? What are you looking for now heading forwards?
I don't think we'll grow that much now, from 100 to 400. I don't think we'll add another 400, but there's definitely now, strategic placements, and we're still looking to grow another 100 headcount next year. They'll be global. As I said, we're opening the office in Cyprus. Dublin's now going to be quite a big hub for us. So yeah, absolutely, we will continue to grow.
This is brilliant. I'm so pleased for you, Steve. Tell me, before I let you go and get back to your stand, tell me about Sigma. You, as I mentioned, you're here with a big stand. How important is it for your company, for you and what you do, to meet people in person?
Absolutely fundamental. I think, and that's what the pandemic has shown, that people need to be out looking you eye to eye, building those relationships. And I think Sigma, we were at the IGB, we were at the SBC conference, but there's something about Sigma that is still so much buzz about it, so special, and there's so much, look around, there's so much atmosphere here. And I think that helps every industry and every payment organization, merchant, gaming merchant, all service providers be there and build business.
I think we're all a little bit tired of Zoom calls, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. not.
Well, listen, thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here at Sigma. And I'm really wishing you guys that phenomenal success for the next year.
Thanks very much.